Well, Dan, I've just had my full eyesight test. How did I do?
I'm pleased to say you've passed with flying colours. Vision's very good and well within the legal driving standard.
Good, well that's a relief. And what about the number plate test? Because that's vital, isn't it?
Yeah, we still rely on whether we can see a modern number plate at 20 metres as whether you're legal to drive. But also there's a comparison on the chart as well, which is what we call the 612 line, which is the top line on that chart. And you're seeing quite a few lines below that.
So if you can read that top line, that's fine. You can. It's legally allowed for you to drive a car.
That's correct. If you've got with your glasses on or contact lenses or without glasses, as long as you can see that line, you would pass the number plate test.
It's been estimated that almost 3,000 casualties per annum are a direct result of drivers whose eyesight is below the minimum legal standard. Approximately 2 to 3 drivers in every 100 potentially can't meet the legal standard for driving.
These days, I mean, driving conditions have changed so much. How does that directly affect the way that we see things?
I think there's a couple of things we see a lot. A lot of people complain of glare from the modern headlights on cars, and also the vehicles are a lot higher now, so that affects people of all ages, but our eye does become more troubled by glare as we age. But the other big difference is the amount of going on inside our cars now, having to look at screens for the sat-nav, for directions, for controls in the car. And it's not a case of whether you can just see what's there, it's how quickly you can change your focus from seeing in the distance and to the car. So we're having to use a lot more sophisticated lenses. Often maybe people can still see down long range down the road okay, but they can't see what's going on inside the car. A varifocal still is the best solution, so they can quickly see what's going on here, at the dashboard and also down the road.
It's obviously important to see the sat-nav, and I think that's an indication actually for drivers that, if you like, one of the clues that potentially their eyesight is deteriorating is we're normally looking as far down the road as we possibly can to pick up dangers, but then we look at the sat-nav, and if in that moment it's blurred, it's an indication that your eyes are not focusing probably as quickly as they should be. Get your eyesight checked.
How often should people have their eyes tested then?
I'd say everyone should have an eye test at least every 2 years, because our eyesight can change quite quickly without us really being aware. Your optician may advise a more regular test, maybe every 12 months, once we're a little bit older, say 60s, 70s onwards, or if there's family history of problems like glaucoma or you're diabetic. These conditions can mean your eyes will change more quickly.
Yeah, well, I'll see you in 12 months then.
I look forward to it.